Hey, what is up, everybody? How's it going? Risen Gaia or Adam or whatever else you want to throw it out there. Coming back at you. We missed last week. Last week I was kind of just out of it. Worked an extra shift and I was worn out and I was falling behind. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna have to call for a night. Take a little bit of me time, which I did. Now we're back, and I'm pretty sure the players are anxious to start some shit and you know, ruin some other poor child's life. Anyway, some quick updates. I did change. I was just telling the players we did make some changes to the treasure fairies. It's still there, but y'all going wild with it, right? Right. The adjustments have to be made. It's all trial and error. So this is like when a game you love gets a patch, right? It's like Halo or not Halo. The first Destiny. Anyone remember the loot cave in Destiny 1? Remember that? It's a great moment that those were there, which get to cherish. But for everyone else, it's still gonna be cool. But it's not. It's just not gonna be Gen 1, right? So we changed it up. So yeah. You got me to mention Destiny plan. Take that one to your grave, dude. So from now on, they went up, right? So the fairy, it's now 400 bits to activate it, and it's only once. You heard correctly, Rachel. Everything after vanilla, it just gets worse and worse. Anyways, yeah, so it's now 400 bits in order to activate the fairy, and you can only do it once per session. We got to protect the game, make sure the pacing, everything, the flow of it all keeps good and forward and working. So that's just what we had to do. But anyways, I think it's a good time for us to pause that one. A good time to bring in our players here. Here we go. What is up, everybody? Let me check.
Hey.
Hello.
Yo.
What's up?
Sure.
All right, so kind of getting back into things. We're running a little behind, so we don't want to waste no time. We want to get you guys what you're here for. So this last session here, you all had been you all had been helping. Sorry, trying to get our tone and everything kind of right here. You all had been helping to locate this strange occurrence. Some body switching, from what you could tell, actually. There were a number of violent murders that you guys went to investigate. All of this eventually led you to the body of whoever happens to inhabit a Mr. Leon Chafing. And so let me check some of my. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm up to date in my own head here. Give me 1 second, everybody. Yeah, Leon Sharf. Excuse me. I know I got that wrong. Mr. Leon Sharf, who was acting very strangely, and eventually Torin, using this coin that you had found with some strange writing and an interesting riddle, placed it on him, seeming to absorb this spirit out of the young man. Now, bewildered, lost, the body finds itself inhabited with not Leon, still the wrong occupant, but the boy whose body now sits in a prison not far from here. And the coin that led to all this no goodness lies on the floor behind you, for lack of a better word.
Well, I did not expect that.
I mean, he's trapped now in the coin. I mean,
That was definitely interesting.
don't touch it.
Well,
It's not supposed-
yeah, whatever possessed him was trapped in the coin. However, that's the problem.
Shit.
Maybe we should look for the dagger.
Yeah, the dagger is important for the ritual, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Nose goes.
Yeah, while they're talking, could I take a look at around the room, look at all the hidden nooks and crannies for that dagger, see if it's in there?
So, searching around the room, taking some time, kind of looking through a lot of the somewhat more obvious hiding places and even some of the less obvious ones under a little desk here, in between some of the books on these library shelves and everything that surround the area here. Again, this room has a circular shape to it. And no signs of the dagger itself, but around that time you do get a smell of tar that singes at your nostrils a little bit there. And looking back towards the doorway, not just the doorway itself, now find that space occupied with another kind of square doorway there as well. A space that seems to kind of just float more or less in nothingness. From one side, stepping from the other angle, looking from that end, it's gone altogether. From the front side, you see this opening space, no door frame, but clearly leading beyond that. Sitting in a room that almost seems to mirror the one you're in now. Through that doorway, you're the first one to know exactly who this is there. Ragnar Brisker, Duke of Maladimini himself, sits in a chair in this rotund round room, again mirroring qualities of the room that you're currently standing in, but gilded with gold that seems somehow unable to keep its shape, like candle in the heat. A balcony behind him shows the twisted realm of Maladimini. Brilliant towers of such this unseen beauty stretch out of this twisted, tortured ichor. This land half finished. One. Oh no. Where's my damn button?
I thought Brisker brought the JBL with him.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yikes.
You good there? Oh.
All of us are here?
So
Ooh.
this is what you're seeing through the doorway. Sitting in that doorway, beyond that point, you see him quite clear
Oh shit.
in this form you've been introduced to before. And he beckons. Ragnar, I think it's time we had a little parley. Me and your friends, of course. Come to me.
Ragnar, what the fuck is this?
I'll look at Brisk. This is Brisker.
With who?
My patron. And I'll like tap my
Is your patron.
scimitar.
You're allied with a demon. Literally. Like a devil. And he wants something from us as well.
What are you guys doing? Again,
Sure,
he
Ragnar.
he is
Oh,
through
you-
another dimension here, so you are not currently directly face to face. But beyond that, this portal seems to lead directly into his realm.
Throw the coin at him.
And Plum Daddy just happened to throw out a everybody loves a villain, so I get advantage on my next roll.
Yeah,
And a gifted sub. Appreciate that, brother.
God damn.
All right.
What do you think, Ragnar?
This is your patron.
I think maybe we should listen to him. At least.
Come now, if I meant to hurt you, you'd be hurt. Come. Speak with me. I promise you will leave here when you are ready. Come.
We'll follow your lead, Ragnar.
Exactly.
Ragnar's gonna take the step through into his realm.
I will follow right behind.
Also me.
Such hesitation. I assure you it's not necessary. As I said, if I wished you any ill will, then my will would be ill and you would be... None of that. None of that now. So, I come here before you with an offer, in fact. Something to help you along your way. I understand you find yourself with somewhat of a predicament. No? Two boys, all mixed up. One dastardly little devil of a soul who's playing keep away with the bodies. Well, just so happens I might be familiar with just what to do in such a predicament, and I might know just what you need, and yada yada yada, so on and so forth. All I would need from you is, once you finish your part, I will need the items.
The coin and the dagger.
Smart boy, yes. The coin, the dagger. Trust me, you don't want these things just floating around the mortal world. It's not a good look. So I will remove them. They'll be elsewhere, and, well, everybody wins. Those boys get their lives back, though. The Bond boy might not be too happy when he sees what he's going back to. Left that body in rough shape, that spirit did. Either way, it's all tied up with the bow, and everyone gets to go about their ways. Everybody wins. Yes?
Yeah, question. Well, we can't find the dagger yet.
Oh, the dagger. Yes, it's really quite simple. You need the dagger. You need the coin. And they need to be reunited. Quite easy. It will undo all the little mix-ups. And then I will take the dagger away and everybody goes about their business. Yes?
Look back at the rest of the group.
I'm not cool with this right now. We cannot make pacts with a devil. He's going to win anyways.
It feels like we're in a lose-lose situation.
Yeah. He wants the dagger as well. And we're going to hand it to him. No, you know him better than us. To say if If the dagger will be turned against us, maybe. It's your call.
I think it's a good idea. It gets it out of town, gets it out of Midway, gets it out of the hands of anyone that could mess with it here. If he really wanted it, he'd find another way to get it. So
He is offering us.
I vote yes. Meanwhile, Jasper, never having experienced this before, in being in another plane, seeing a portal, his eyes are just videotapes rolling, everything, just absorbing as much as he can. Because this is amazing.
Yeah, and again, glancing just because beyond his back here, the way the balcony kind of opens up, it's almost like part of this wall is melted. Again, everything has a very, it's not waxy, but a candle-like kind of intangibility to it, the way it's all ready to give loose, and the way this wall opens up like it's been melted away, and beyond that you just see this these valleys of muck with these just magnificent, the structures that are coming out of them are all gorgeous, yet have this kind of feeling of unfinishedness. I know that's a bad word, it's not real, but you know what the fuck I mean. Sometimes.
One way to put it.
Well, if we can save the two boys now, at the expense of some shenanigans by this guy in the future, I'm okay with that. But it's your call, Ragnar.
We still have to find the dagger.
Yeah, we still have to find that dagger.
So we have time to think and talk.
Well,
Oscar.
the dagger's quite simple. What do you think I'm here to help with? I'll tell you where the dagger is. Of course I know where it is. If it were as simple as retrieving it myself, then I would have done it so already. So, I tell you where to find the dagger. You get the dagger. Bring both of the boys. Unite the pieces. Everything gets cleaned up. And then you'll follow my instructions so I can reclaim the dagger myself. Deal? Fair? Shake on it.
Why can't you come get it?
Because if I did that, then you wouldn't have this amazing opportunity. See? It's all about economics, you see. You want to do stuff. I want people to do stuff for me. So, you know, fair trade's never robbery.
Why do you need people to do stuff for you?
This one asks a lot of questions, Ragnar.
Just curious.
Well, you must know there are certain stipulations which I can't simply pluck said dagger. But if certain things are done, then I'm able to reclaim it, which is what I need you here for. Very simple, very easy. Understand this one, though, mortal. Do not think for 1 second of trying to play the devil here. You will not agree. You will not fool me. If I give you my end, you will pay yours, or consequences can be quite severe. If not for you, then for your friend here. Isn't that right, Ragnar? In that moment, you get a flash of being down in the actual muck of this place. Down there, this is not simply just mud and dirt. This is boiling tar and just being buried in it, burning, but not ever actually phasing. That in that half a second, you kind of get that brief experience of being down there with the souls that are trapped here before coming back to yourself. Yes.
You said reclaim?
Reclaim, yes. Good catch. Yes, well,
So that's your dagger and coin.
not exactly. But let's say that me and the ferryman are familiar. Personally, not a fan. But he could have his uses to me eventually. That's all you really need to know. Probably more than. But the idea of getting my hands on that bastard gets me so excited. I guess I'm yapping at the mouth a little bit. But it happens. Oh well.
I'll look back again at the rest of the group as they like trying to get a confirmation from you guys.
I don't think we have a choice.
Do it, runner. As long as we stay together, it's a good choice.
And then he'll look back at Brisker. All right. So where's that dagger?
Simple. He stands up, walks over towards you there, Ragnar. Now, every time that you've actually talked to him, he's been sitting down. He stands, and he's not a particularly overly tall man. He probably stands no more than maybe 6 foot or so, but very slender in the hips, kind of broad at the shoulders though, as he kind of steps over towards you. There's a certain animal features you kind of see shine in his face that aren't there all the time. And he steps over and he hands you, it's a little, looks like a little chain net. Very small, very fine, with a length of about 1 foot of chain at the other end of it. Just put this with the coin and follow. It's very simple. Take it, you'll find the dagger. You'll put them together. Make sure you've already gathered the 2 boys. They need to be there when it happens. Unite them. They'll get the old switcheroo. And then you're going to toss it back into the water. That's it. You'll find it by a bridge. This will lead you there. This will fish it out. All the hard parts. All you need to do is when you've done your part, toss it back into the water, Ragnar. Turns back around and goes and sits back down in his tall back chair there. Well, that's it. I do hope that our future meetings are just as pleasant. Or not. Either way. Leave. I've grown bored of this.
Hold on a second. I have a question for you.
Yes.
The soul of the demon that made the massacre, it's in the coin, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it
What would
is.
happen to the soul once we do the ritual?
And what do you want to happen to him? Finvar, was it? Yes. What would you like? Do you want to know what I'm gonna do to that dirty, dirty little soul? Oh, we'll take him and we'll stretch and we'll rip.
As
The
long
many
as-
horrible things he's done, he'll deserve it. I'll enjoy it. Hell, he'll probably enjoy it too. Good. Oh, does that satisfy you? Do you like that?
As long as it stays out of my realm, yes, it will satisfy me.
Yes. Well, then it sounds like we are at an accord. Yes.
Okay. So let us find the dagger.
Okay, well, this was fun. If there's nothing else, there's the door.
Well, you can just close yours and we'd be fine.
Remember, you stepped through with him.
We stepped
So at the-
through.
So he'll wave his
I was
hand.
on the other side.
At that point, anybody who wasn't already standing there, like the most just out of nowhere moonwalk, goes sliding back towards that little doorway before it closes back off and leaves you guys standing back in the hall there.
I thought he was talking to us to the door.
Okay, Ragnar, you have some explaining to do. I mean, a bit. I'm not going to scold you or anything, but I need to know this. I mean, there was a devil hunting us, looking us directly all the time.
Yeah, I told you guys that I have a patron, demon, devil, whatever patron.
You didn't tell us about it. And so he's watching all of us. Or
Yeah.
just watching you and sees us around you.
Seems we've
I think
caught
it's
his
more
attention.
watching me, and just so happens you guys are around me.
Well,
Well, we can work on that.
yeah, he didn't seem very intimidating to me. I'm looking around to see if he's not here. I mean,
Well,
Okay, so-
I have the scimitar, so he might be listening through that.
That is
Well,
a very good
I
point.
didn't see a thing.
If that scimitar can give the middle finger, it's like,
The fire comes out.
yeah. All right.
So, I think we should do the best thing for a D&D party and split up. Two of us, or some of us go get some of the two boys, and the rest, and some of us go and get the dagger.
What
So we
if
can
we go together?
pull out-
That's it.
The chain and be like, okay, well, who wants to grab the coin?
I'll grab
I'm
the
not
sword
touching anything. I'm not touching anything.
and just try to pick it up with a sword. Just like try to balance it on the blade.
Huh.
What are you trying to? You're trying to do what now?
So I got my scimitar, and I'm just trying to scoop the coin onto the blade.
All right. Scoop it. Yeah, you're able to flip it over and get it on there. It's a little heavy, but it's no more than a coin, you know. So it's on there. What now?
Into the bag of holding.
I thought we had to put it into the net. That was
Oh, we
on
had to
the
put
end
the
of
net?
chain.
You just
Well,
toss it? You toss it into the bag of holding?
Oh, no.
How are you
I
going
have
to
the
retrieve?
the chain with the net.
You did what now?
I thought we were supposed to put it in there, in the net.
If we were putting it in the net, I would put it in the net. But I didn't know we were putting it in the net. I thought we put it next to the net.
I'm sorry, chat. Can someone clarify? Did he just say I scoop it up and I put it into the bag of holding?
I did say that.
Is that what he said?
You did.
Oh, Lord.
I did say
Oh
that.
my god.
Uh-oh.
That is what he said.
Damn it, Rachel. Why must you
Fuck.
confirm this?
It's too early to take a break. Fuck.
Torn, you gonna get me to die.
No. I know
I wasn't trying to.
So this moment has frozen in time. I need everyone. You guys. Let's change the
Oh God, no.
the thing up here.
What have you done, Tor?
What I always do, mess things up.
Did you just make a nuke like in the building?
This man gave y'all an
Where's your-
instruction
where's your
manual.
blunderbuss?
Implode? Really?
Where's your blunderbuss?
Stop with me.
All right.
Thank God.
I have another character lined up. It's okay.
Dang.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Is it bad that I also do?
You all talk amongst yourselves as is for a bit. Everybody just
No.
everybody is grouped in here. The chat, you guys are still live. The chat is going. I just need a moment to.
I kind of regret not speaking up because I was reading something. I was gonna use the staff of the adder, animate the head, and try grabbing the coin
I
with
mean,
that.
you should all know better than to just let Torin do shit. Like nobody has learned that by now. It's like
No,
if Torin is doing stuff, or if motherfucking Finvar is talking to someone, you guys should be on high alert and ready to jump in there and stop some shit at all times. But everyone's just like, huh? All right. So yeah, give me just a. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I figure out what kind of mayhem had just been unleashed upon this world.
All right. So we have I was given the instruction manual, Torin.
I was also looking up spell myself. I could have had one of my unseen servants.
I was distracted. I was like, oh, the staff of the adder. I can animate it, and it's immune to psychic damage.
The problem wasn't grabbing the coin. The problem was throwing it into.
Exactly, but I was still trying to figure out how to grab it without it trapping our own souls. Okay, Jasper has advantage too on his next roll.
This is what we like.
Thanks to Rachel.
Shit brought to you by Torin.
Thanks, Rachel.
In fact, I don't have another character ready.
Oh my god! I mean, I have most of my spell slots available.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's going to matter. We're going to implode in the fucking camp of the Lobo.
I think Midway is going to be midway to being destroyed.
Oh god, no!
Are we about to die?
Is it too late to cast protection from good and
It
evil
was
on one of us?
a good one.
You need a spell
lads.
protection from Torin. That's what you need.
I did silence.
There's a reason he got killed.
No, I should have used old person.
That's awesome.
Wasn't our last combat encounter you did more damage to yourself, too? Was it the blunderbuss with the Calrathians?
I did more damage to me and Finbar combined than the boulders exploding and falling from the ceiling.
Oh,
That's
no.
awesome.
So,
Really
should
fun.
I just redeem all my gold now to give it all of the damage?
I mean, I have lucky bonds as well.
Hey,
so...
can somebody summon a fairy real quick?
Yep. Let me get my credit card.
Please.
Don't you motherfuckers even think about it.
Oh man, Clem, now's your chance.
The fairy to save us all.
No.
I'm on a second level spell slot, so
Oh, it's memory trigger.
just first level spells left.
I mean, I have purified food and drink, but I don't think it's going to matter. This.
I have
This is bad.
one. Wait, what did we use? We used all our spell slots on this fairy last time, didn't we?
We did.
I think
So
I only used one because I was restrained.
So does my leg blow off and I'll have to get a peg leg?
All right, so y'all always doing some shit. Y'all are the worst. All right, so as Torin managed to get down, none of this shit right here is matching the tone that we need. I don't even know.
Oh no.
The best I can do at the moment. So, as Torin tosses the coin in there, as you throw it in, you can see before the mouth of the bag of holding even closes, the coin itself starts to glow as it's going into this kind of endless abyss that is the bag of holding.
That's not good.
The top flips open as it starts to glow and shine bright there. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Everybody in this little round room.
19.
I'm going to use my lucky point.
Oh, thank God,
to give me
19.
luck.
Oh, you also got a 19?
Yeah, I'm gonna use heroic inspiration.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
not
deserve
20.
this.
Not 20. Okay.
Oh, where's my D&D Beyond gone?
Of course, Finbar rolls an at 20.
I might be the only one that survives.
God damn, we got some high rolls, and then there's Torin.
I deserve this.
As long as you're aware. I'm kidding, man. Oh. Oh god.
So,
Bless you.
who got below 16?
I think
Torin?
just me.
Torin? That's fair. Torin, you should have had disadvantage, but
Oh.
oh, I am
It's
scared to
more-
even say this number here. So everybody besides Torin takes 14 force damage. Torin takes 28 force damage.
Eesh.
As it hits there, the energy pulsates, this bubble of just pressure, tossing everybody to the outer rims of the walls there, this circular room, before it drops down. The bag of holding drops in the middle of the room there. The mouth of it opens and uncurls open, and inside of it gives a little flash of yellow. Pulsating, and then stopping at a kind of dull, dim glow. It's laying there half open. The room itself is in all matter of disarray now. Books torn off the shelves, them all falling over. The kid who was still sitting in the tall back chair is tipped over backwards and falling on the ground there, knocked unconscious. What are y'all doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Sorry, stay
You're
right
alive?
there, okay?
Are you
Oh,
up?
my.
Can someone like grab the coin without touching it and not put it in
Yeah.
anywhere?
Ragnar will try to, with the chain and the net,
Yeah.
use the net and grab the coin if it's there.
So the coin was last seen tossed inside of the bag there. So you're bringing the chain by the bag?
Yes.
Yes. So as you move towards the bag there, the chain itself starts to kind of pull outwards, floating up, the little chain, the little net at the end towards the bag. As you close enough, it slips into that little kind of interdimensional rift, and there's suddenly a yank, pulls hard. Do you hold on or let go of that chain?
Oh, I'm holding on.
Hold on, give me a Constitution save.
Oh.
He's being grabbed by the
Oh,
the
thank
other
God.
side of the chain.
16.
What is it?
16.
16. You are yanked directly inside of the bag itself. Now, as you are yanked into here, this is not simply inside of this physical space here. You find yourself kind of left adrift, afloat almost in this emptiness. No sight, nothing around you. Every so often you might see in the faint little glow of your dark vision an item that you know was tossed before into the bag of holding. Random coins, weapons, whatever else that Torin had been tossing in here before, floating about. And then you see the coin floating off in the distance there, kind of a glow. The chain you're still holding on to is pulling you towards it. It starts flashing again, brighter and brighter, pulsating now. Are you doing anything, or are you just pulling along with it? At this point,
Pulling
you are an ant on the string of a kite getting pulled towards the sun.
Upon seeing Ragnar get dragged in, could I rush forward to try and grab him back out of the bag of holding, or no?
So it has pulled him, feet, everything entirely in there, and he's kind of where you are at this point, Ragnar. This is almost like a kind of a dimension between ours and not quite the astral planes, but somewhere kind of skimming along the surface of that space there, and time there's some kind of dilution between here and there. Oh, everybody is going. Oh, y'all going wild in there with all the buttons, huh? I see we got a fairy. So
Yeah, we
at
do.
that moment, as everybody else on the outside, y'all want to.
Jasper too.
Y'all asked for chaos. Yeah, Jasper done left. Y'all asked for chaos. Chaos is apparently what's on the menu tonight. Chaos is on the menu tonight, boys. So, at that point,
Okay.
a little rift opens up in the room as well. Is it caused by everything going on with that bag? Who knows? But out of said rift, there's a spark of silver light, and one of those nasty little silver little treasure goblins that have been, or treasure fairies that have been driving y'all crazy for the past couple days here, looks around at the lot of you and then goes to bolt. So let me get a, for one, let me get that pulled up here.
Initiative.
Yeah, let me get it opened up, then I'll get initiative from everybody except for
We got a
Ragnar.
mysterious drifter as well.
And then
Hey, Plum, thanks for the drifter. I appreciate it. It's awesome. Rachel, thanks for the
God damn
thing.
it, Plum.
No, it's great. We need it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Did
then
somebody?
whenever you're
Oh, did somebody
done,
activate the
Plum
the
dead.
drifter?
Okay.
What is happening?
It is pure chaos. like-
Apparently, everyone decided this was the session. We're just getting getting in the groove of things. Like, nah. Let's cause
Nah,
chaos.
Let's not ease into it. Let's just rush headlong.
Yep.
Sorry, you need an initiative roll?
I think I gotta hit the button first. Sometimes I
Hey,
don't
the
know.
drifter probably one shot the thing.
Hold on. Sometimes I hate this goddamn thing the way it goes. All right. Yeah, go ahead and do your initiatives whenever you're ready.
Okay. I got a 14.
9 for me.
Oh,
20.
yeah. Oh, everyone but me, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Hold on.
You're
Again,
in space. Like,
Torn, what was yours?
20.
20. Jasper, what you got?
5.
5. Finvar,
9.
9. And Ira?
I got I lost a 14.
14.
I'm just gonna quickly reload my window because I can't actually see or hear Jasper.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
for sure.
it happened to me before.
Go ahead. That gives me
I'll
time
be
to
right
get
back.
everything in order here because you guys are all trying to wrinkle my brain at the same time. I shall overcome. All right. So, first off, as that's all starting to pop off out there, meanwhile, Ragnar, you're still being dragged towards this thing there. As you're getting close, you can see at the very end that little metal net starts opening up wider and wider as it's getting towards the thing. As it closes down around it and grabs hold of it, it starts to shake and spin and move almost like a serpent, like you're holding the tail of one, as it starts coming down, just launching itself towards you. Give me a, what are you doing as it's, like, what are you going to try to do as it's coming at you? Give me some idea. Any idea of how you react?
Ragnar?
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. That was towards me.
Oh, yeah, see.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I
In the void
was like-
there.
Okay. Wait. What's coming towards me? I
The-
totally just went blank. That's
No,
my bad.
you're good. So the chain that you're holding on to, that's pulling you through this kind of astral space as it's grabbed on, opened up and grabbed on to the end of that glowing coin there. It's now moving on its own, almost like a serpent. You've got the end of the tail and it turns and starts coming back towards you. How are you reacting?
I'm gonna try to. I know it's gonna go, hopefully, back out the entrance. So I'm gonna try to move my body around to the other side of the chain and just get dragged back out. Hopefully.
Okay, so you try to kind of turn out the way of it. Give me a, my brain forgot the word, dexterity save. Dexterity, y'all. Duh.
Oh, thank goodness, 19 again.
All right, 19. All right, so you manage to kind of, in this nothingness there, but that little bit of tension with the actual chain itself, give it a little yank, sends you floating just out of the way as it passes by over you. It spins back around and kind of starts trying to At this point, it's not heading off anywhere. It's coiling around you, not right on you, but at a distance, starting to circle. What do you do?
How far am I from the exit?
From the exit here, give me a perception check.
14.
14. So as kind of looking about here, a whole lot of nothingness, but at one point, kind of from where you're sitting, if you look almost where you're floating, if you look basically straight up, there's a little bead of light that you can see way off in that direction there.
I mean, how far is it though?
It looks to be maybe a good 250 feet,
Damn, that's
and
fucking good.
gradually getting further.
All right, then I'm going to. I don't know if this will work, but still holding on to the chain with one hand, I'm going to cast Firebolt in the opposite direction. Hopefully that'll like propel me up. I don't know how this like
All right, all right.
space works, but I'm hoping it'll like push me towards it. I don't know if it's like I'm in space, you know, with no
Well,
gravity.
you're creating friction, yada yada yada. Yeah. So give me an attack, like just a straight an attack roll.
Awesome. Ooh, hell yeah. 24.
24. So with that, as it's coming at you, kind of circling around, you use that energy and you kind of let it burst off. You send yourself flying back towards that direction there. Now, at this point, he's coiling around and he starts to tighten in there with the chains. You slide by the chains themselves, bunch up and grab hold. The force that you've already generated sends you flying towards that hole there, dragging this thing in tow behind you, just pulling it along as you eventually at the other end there, you all, as you're moving in, he's been sucked in towards that portal there. This another one of these fairies has popped out of nowhere. You guys hear a strange creak behind you, back towards the doorway. You glance over there for a second, just as some unknown individual with a dagger in his hand tosses this thing off. The dagger itself, you can see it's got a faint kind of fiery glow to it as it spins through the air, runs across, and strikes into that particular fairy there. Good lord. You gotta get all the die.
Yay, something good.
Finally.
Something good, finally. Yeah.
I mean,
What's that? Dagger flies in, chest point deep, pinning that fairy against that wall there as it struggles outwards, looking at you guys. Kind of the best real close picture you guys have seen of these things, almost like seeing a bee flying around versus seeing one of those little thumbtack things where you can see all the little details. And this thing has an almost nasty kind of insectoid look to it about it as it's reaching out and screeching before it rips open that little that its own little kind of mini, not quite a bag of holding like what you have, but its own little fairy bag that it has burst open and all the coins go pouring out there. And go ahead and I believe it was who was it that popped the oh, it was Rachel. Rachel, can you do me a favor and roll the D20? Should be in there. You put like exclamation point 1D20, I think.
I think so.
Or it's just D20. Yeah, just put in there exclamation D20. And let's see what they got.
Woo-hoo. A 19.
19. Oh god.
Beautiful. And makes up for the one we lost.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did have one actually get away. All right, let's see. First off, let's go ahead and take care of the treasures. Treasures?
Ooh, treasure.
2,800 silver coins burst out, and said rolled a 19, which means that is on the big boy list.
That's 560 each.
Once we get Ragnar back.
Yep.
Could be more, you know.
True, we leave Torin after his action.
Yeah, exactly.
He can't fight back all of us.
Alright, let me just get the information on this.
Might have to take that bag of holding back.
Probably.
Alright, so aside from everything else that has come out of there with all the coins that just come pouring out, there's also a large chunk of, looks like at first just cloth. Before you see it settle, it's actually a strange cloak. Got a sort of a dark greenish undercloak to it, and it's wrapped in more and more layers. And it's got these two kind of long sections that hang off of it that seem to come down. They almost resemble some kind of tendril or appendage with some spiky textures at the end of it.
Just the cloak with the silver?
The cloak and the silver, yeah.
Okay.
And with that... Oh no, excuse me, actually. I did that wrong. You guys have one more item because you rolled high. So the other one... So we got that item plus... Plus a rather nice saddle that falls out of the... that comes out as well. A very nice saddle, very well made.
Party inventory until it's identified.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, where's Ragnar is with us, or is still in the battle holding?
Ragnar has made his way out of the actual thing there. So
Ragnar, you good?
Yeah,
What are you looking for?
just as all that was wrapping up, he's pulled out and drops on there. At this point, Ragnar, you're holding the other end of that metal, length of rope there, and it's kind of pulling at the air, kind of pulling in a direction.
But it's not pulling me anymore, right?
No, it's no longer seems to have the strength to pull you along. It's just pulling in a general direction, kind of like holding the kite.
I want to immediately move to the boy who is knocked back and conscious and make sure he's alive or stabilized in case he is downed from the previous experience.
Went down there. He did bump his head a little bit there, but no signs of blood or anything. He's kind of just coming to. And with that, as you guys are getting everything together there, and the doors and everything, finally one of the guards swings that door open, see what's the hell's going on in there, and you guys can hear beyond that as thunder storms in the streets outside.
We left a mess in the room.
Yeah. Is the boy still breathing?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
He's unconscious, but good. I mean, he's going to be in a bad shape for a long time, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, thunder inside. Torin, is this your doing, trying to put the coin in the bag of holding?
He's just sitting with his arms on his knees, just twirling the blade in his fingers. He doesn't say a word.
Oh god.
You did a thing, man. You did a thing.
Don't worry, Tori. We all make mistakes. Don't worry. We are in one piece, like the prior thing with the like the gun as well. So don't worry. We are not going to blow into pieces.
I forgot about that one through this story.
I'm gonna
There's
tie.
no problem.
And-
I don't have any problem with you for that. Don't worry.
In 2 days, I've done 3 bad things.
God damn.
I mean,
That's a bad ratio.
You're having bad luck, but don't worry. Everyone has bad days. No, you don't have to get down for that.
I'm gonna tie
Okay.
the chain to my belt, like so that I don't have to hold it.
All right, and it's like
Not
you have
for
a
the
pet
ladder.
bee. It's just pulling in different directions, pulling in that general way. It seems to be pulling you somewhat south.
And then I'm gonna, if we have a minute, do my magical cunning to get my magic back. And then I'm gonna drink a potion of healing. Because I'm hurt.
The pain.
Pain. Anybody else looking worse for wear that I could cast a healing spell on?
I'm good.
Torin?
You guys haven't
Actually,
wrestled in
no.
a while, actually, huh? I didn't think
Nope.
about that.
I'm gonna let
That's
this
fine.
one sting for a bit.
You're gonna let it stay from. Okay. So you're putting up a front so I don't heal you.
He's like, I deserve it. I deserve it.
I'm doing it as an action. So
I'm
I
at
get
6 hit points, but I'm
full
okay.
amount, right?
Hold on.
Yeah. If you're using an
Don't-
action to
don't
do
be-
it, then just max amount. If it's a basic healing potion, it's 10 for everyone you take.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So 10.
Don't be an emo. Hold on. I'm here. I'm going to use my lay on hands on him.
Things- I can get back up. Just save it.
Give him the
Don't-
juice.
Don't worry. I'm going to give you lay on hands. All my points. I have
Okay.
I think 20 HP left.
So, 20 total or 20
20
for six?
total. Total.
I need to know exactly how many, okay? Because I am
Five-
injured.
Five plus my paladin level. So. 20.
I'm alive, but I'm very badly burned.
Chopping with one leg.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
now does the chain point you where to find the dagger? Then? Ragnar?
So he has a chain there. What are you guys doing about the bag of holding? It's still lying there. Y'all got stuff. Y'all, I'm pretty sure you got stuff in there.
Ira will attempt to pick it up.
All right.
Which may be a bad choice.
So you go over and reach down, grab it. You get a sudden shock. Seems to just be a little bit of static electricity from the carpet here. But it picks up just fine.
Sorry, I
See-
did that too.
Seems okay. Looks a little worse for wear. You can see some of the seams are almost starting to kind of. It looks like someone filled a balloon a bit too far. The edges are looking stretched out there, so might not be able to take much more. But it's still intact for now. Still a thing. All right, and
Man.
let's let the group figure out what the hell they're gonna do and actually plan and talk together while we take a break real quick, and let's see how they can manage to make
We
this
didn't
next
leave the
thing.
room in 1 hour. Okay.
Oh my god, we spent an hour in the room.
That room right there is trashed, just destroyed. He's gonna have to
The guy-
redecorate.
The guard must be like.
What the hell did these guys do in here?
Oh yeah. If I was a better DM, they probably would have came in and said something. But who wants to deal with that? So we're just gonna roll along. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. We'll get back. We're gonna run ad, of course. Everybody who's new here, I'm sorry. I know those who are not new are tired of me saying it, but I gotta let everybody know we run ads specifically that way. So when we are playing, you don't ever have to worry about those ads popping up and interrupting the game. So you're always there and a part of it. So we're gonna run those. Everyone's gonna, grab a drink. They're gonna plan other ways to cause chaos within the community here. Hey, Otto, appreciate it so much for the 3 months. Nice. Yeah. All right. So, trying to work towards. I go I got. This is a side tantrum here thing or tangent, but I've been looking forever for dice that would work, like virtual dice, but like actual die you could roll that then update the information to some kind of virtual tabletop. It's been a thing that I've been thinking about for years and years and thought it'd be so cool. And then I see that they're making one. It's called the One Dice, right? Looks super cool. It's just one pretty thick dice. You can like set the different number of die you're rolling and all the different die you're doing and stuff like that. And you roll it and it looks really cool. It's supposed to have some kind of interconnectivity thing.
Oh, that looks
How
cool.
much they want for it? Guess how much they want for it? You can only get it in bundles, it would seem. Bundle of 2 or bundle of 3. You know how much a bundle of 3 is? Because I was thinking like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we all could get one of those? So a bundle of 3, we would need 2. $600 for 3. They're like 200. I'm like, listen.
I was hoping I was looking at the wrong number.
Rachel, 95 sounds about like a good price, right? If it was 95, I swear that would be our goal. We would have a stretch goal to where we would get once we get that, and everybody would get one, right? And that would be the thing. But $200 a piece, we gonna stick with the D&D Beyond and the virtual thing and stuff like that. Before we do all that, we're all gonna get our own little cameras. You just point it at a little dice tray or something. Like, forget that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, that's just my tangent. 'Cause I saw that, it was super cool, and then I was struck with immediate disappointment because life only ever wants to hurt me. But yeah, we're gonna run this thing real quick, and then we will be back. BRB, everybody.
Just like explosions. That's
All right,
it is.
everybody, we are coming back in there. As you can hear, they are all still plotting on me. They think they're going to get one over on your DM, but oh no.
We can only try so hard.
They've
but
been trying.
we can't
They're
do it.
always trying. All right, let's get ready back in there. All right, so at this point, we got to get one of our people here. Wanted to make sure you guys had some stormy weather, so you will have your stormy weathers.
Oh, all right. We had a weather change, didn't we?
We did. Yep.
Yeah.
And a memory trigger if anyone can use it.
Oh.
Torn
Anybody's
remembers
got
how
it.
many
It is
times
there and it is available.
Jordan remembers why he was kicked out of the.
Before we start, Rachel and Plem, you guys are amazing. Thanks for the chaos. I really appreciate it. You guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for both being why the fairies are so fun and also why we had to reduce them. You guys are like running that gambit right there, and it's amazing.
Oh, great.
All right. All right. So it storms. What are y'all up to?
We are going to the dagger. Ragnar, can you lead us to the dagger location, right?
I'm just gonna look down at the chain. Yeah.
So we wanna have to,
Pointing
Who
direction.
wants to talk to the
Okay,
guards?
so lead the way then. I talk to the guards and tell them that they can.
What the hell have y'all been doing in there? It's all
Oh, perfect.
places a wreck. This looks horrible.
Sir, well, we had a little trouble with some minor inconvenience, but don't worry, the mayor will pay for it. We have evidence, more important evidence to care about now, and you do also. You have to follow us.
Well, hold on just 1 second now. Someone has to explain this because it's not gonna be me. They're gonna ask what the hell happened to the room there.
I'll explain it. Don't worry. That's not a problem right now.
They have the paperwork, so I mean, what do we do? Fuck if I know. Just follow them, I guess. Lead the way, I guess.
Is the boy still unconscious?
He is up enough to kind of, walk and everything like that. But keep in mind that while the body itself of the actual body is, 17 or so, the actual kid himself, the spirit that's in there, is probably closer to around 12 or so. So, he's very shaken up and everything like that. And he's a little out of it. He's walking. He can walk himself, but he's like kind of just very, limping a little bit and very to himself.
I'll stay by his side.
Okay.
Okay.
And so,
Are we
with
grabbing
that,
the
you guys
dagger
are heading where?
To wherever the chain points at. I'm following Ragnar.
Okay. I will follow the chain.
All right.
Or to the coin.
So, going out into out and back into the city. The rain is still pouring down. It's later in the evening still. The moon is already about halfway up over the top of the buildings. And finally, you reach this little bridge going over one of the streams that leads through the southern section of town here. And crossing over it, once you get about to the center of it, the little string is reaching down, kind of trying to make its way over the edge, and you step towards it and it's leaning straight down. It kind of seems to lengthen for it pulls all the way down into the water there. And then you feel it get a little bit heavier at the end as it pulls back up and then pulls the dagger. It drops it at the top of the little the bridge, little armrest there, the guards, and drops right there. The dagger itself has a bit of a curve to it, in a coin-sized hole just pierced right out of the center of it, right above the hilt. Drops there. The chain opens up, drops that coin as well, not far from it.
I'm gonna stop the chain from releasing the coin.
But at that point, the chain goes limp.
Gosh.
Whatever it had in it to pull to bring him here. Now you have the coin and the dagger sitting on the edges there, immobile.
Someone want to grab the dagger? I think we should keep it separated.
Ira will grab the dagger.
You
I can
gotta
have my
keep 'em
unseen servant.
separated.
If you want,
Yeah. And any, sorry, what was that, Jasper?
I can have my my unseen servants pick up one or both if you want.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, probably the coin with the unseen servant for sure.
I won't cast it ritually. I'll cast it normally. Unseen servant. It'll last for an hour.
They're egging on Torin now. Do it, Torin.
Yeah, I will pick up the dagger.
I am
All right.
chaos.
So you have one of the unseen servants picking up the coin.
Yep.
When it does, you can't see the unseen servant, of course, so the coin just seems to kind of float up. You can see these little kind of tendrils of energy that seem to seep out from the bottom of it, almost looking like it's trying to reach into something. If you were picking up yourself, same thing might happen, but you probably wouldn't see it as being a solid person and all. But seemingly nothing to grip onto, it stops. Now the coin just floats wherever you move it with your servants. For the dagger, you go and you pick it up there. As soon as you touch the dagger, you don't lose control. You don't, nothing overcomes you. You're not hit with some sudden surge of energy, but there is this kind of extra flex in your arm there as your arms seem to squeeze down tight on it. And you do get a sudden thought, just an imagination of plunging that dagger into some kind of flesh. Doesn't matter what flesh, any flesh. Just think it would feel pretty good. What are y'all doing?
Okay, we can now have all the evidence available. So, we are heading to the captain, or are we going to do the ritual first, guys? What do you think?
To the captain, because he's got his son, underneath, right, in the dungeon.
Yeah. Ira, are you good?
Yeah.
You look a bit pale. Are you okay?
Yeah. But let's to the dungeon.
Okay then.
I could produce a bag so you don't have to actually hold it.
I should be okay carrying it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So with that, you all get together, gather up and everything. You've got the dagger, you've got the coin. The coin floats behind you with the unseen servant. Ira kind of moves on your own there. Again, it's like if you've ever had those little electric things attached to your arm where you can't unflex it, it's just holding tight. No one else sees this, of course, underneath your clothes there. You're kind of holding it close. It's nothing that's overcoming your mind, but it's just this thought, this what intrusive thought that just keeps on permeating your mind as everyone gets
Okay.
moving back to the jailhouse there. You get there, the captain of the guard is already waiting for you all. Damn, y'all are evil.
Oh, come on.
Y'all are evil as hell.
Holy shit.
Nice.
It's personal now. I mean,
It's just become their
I
fun
mean,
to
it might not
torture
be
you.
so bad. Torin, you guys are walking along there. You do see very nice little copper coin lying on the floor there. Looks like it might have been left when someone was cleaning up one of their stalls.
Ooh, piece of candy.
He picks it up. Give me 1 second.
Investigation number 2.
Investigation. Why did Torin suddenly go crazy? Let's see.
Well,
I
he
don't
was
think
always
it's going to
crazy.
be suddenly.
he's being bullied by the chat. I understand it.
Yeah, I know we already had one of those, so now I got 2 advantages coming my way. You guys they're after you tonight. I don't know what y'all did to
What?
anger them.
Why?
I don't know what
What
y'all
did we
did.
do to
Y'all did
you?
something. All right,
Chaos
so
game, man.
so let me collect everything. You grab the coin there, kind of pick it up, look at it for a second. It's not just any random coin. You recognize one of these coins there. It's got a little etching in there that the organization you once belonged to used to etch into some of their coins that they would trade. They're not, other than that, no difference between them. They're more of a kind of a mark of acknowledgement without saying any words. Otherwise, just a regular copper coin with this little symbol kind of etched into it. And with that, you get an inspiration point.
Yay. A good
Okay.
thing happened.
Okay.
They're trying to keep Torin alive for now.
For now.
And then
Wait till I get my gun.
No. No.
We're doomed.
eventually you do all make it to the actual prison. Still storming outside pretty bad. You can hear through the cell walls there, little barred windows where water actually, because of the way it's slightly below ground, floods in and splashes under the little cots where some of the prisoners sleep. And in there, you guys, the guard of the captain is already downstairs, sitting down in those, next to one of those cells. That's where the men send you when you guys arrive. He's waiting down there, and as you step down, the captain sits there. Armor is removed. He looks like he's had a couple of drinks in him already. Pipe in his hand. He sits back, leaning against one of the cells on a stool, staring into the cell of the boy. Smoking, just looking at him. Nothing hateful, nothing loving or anything like that. Just more inquisitive than anything. Did you all find anything? And looks at the one who appears to be his son. Suppose you've got the explanation I've been asking for.
We do. The question is if you're ready to know it.
I'm ready for whatever's going on here to be done. So please tell me what's happening.
We have evidence surrounding the participation of a demon in this atrocity of a case. My friend here, Jasper, can verify you that he indeed identified the presence of an evil soul controlling the son of the bard that was one who died. And thanks to that demon, he managed to swap souls with your son, with he. But he's unable to talk because of the. I don't remember. He got a strike in the neck. But you get it. Basically, your son and the son of Brand Bond has swapped bodies, and we are in
So that's
our
not my
way.
son there then. That's what you're telling me.
You're exactly right.
And this tortured boy in this cell here, that's where my son's spirit remains.
Again, you're right.
He looks over towards the cell at the boy in there. He kind of stares back, the boy's eyes watering, staring at who is truthfully his father, who at some point in time took part in whatever beating this boy has gone through. Do you all... Is there a way to put them right?
Yeah. We managed to talk, well, to receive information regarding the item that was used to transfer the soul, and we have a way to transfer it back from the body from Brambon to your original body of your son.
Then what are we waiting for? Do it.
We're waiting for your approval.
And
I
for
was
them-
here regarding this mission to prove it to you that your son is him.
You. And he looks over towards the body of his son there. Is it true? Tell me. I need this one. Would say anything. You know. Is that my son? Have you all been caught in something horrible? And the boy there looks at himself in the cell. Beaten, cut, orphaned. And looks back at all of you. I'm as much as some wicked part of me wants to deny it for fear that I have nothing left to go back to, sir. It's true what they say. I was trapped, and then I think your son and my imprisoner, my jailer switched again. And does this mean that I have to go back, that I'm going to be myself? And is it true that my parents are gone? I overheard one of them say it. So when this is done and you all switch me about, what becomes of me?
Listen, kid. You're not alone in this. You didn't do anything. You don't have to be trouble for any of this. I know it's a hard place where you are at.
Trouble. But I'm still gonna be alone, right? My parents, my siblings, they're all gone. All of them. No one made it, right? So when we get switched back, he gets to go and he's gonna have a bit of a headache tomorrow, I'm sure. But meanwhile, what of me? Look at that. Can he speak? Look at that cut. Do I not? Are these the last words I get to say? Do what you're here to do. Boy kind of just curls his head under, tears starting to stream down his face there, and he just quiets up, stares at the floor, blank.
Captain Sharf, have the Bond family's estates and accounts been confiscated, or are they still in the possession of the family?
Well, under normal circumstances, being that he is the only living heir to their wealth, normally, since he was a suspect, they would be claimed and put to use here in the city, if no other relative could be found. But given the circumstances, we will ensure that what funds there are go to him, and I will do what I can myself to look after the boy. I know it won't do much to bring back your family's child. I am sorry for what damage that me and mine may have caused your body that you will suffer in now. We did not know. It does not excuse the barbarism that we unleashed in our moment of anger, but I will do what I can to ensure that you will not simply wither. I won't let it happen. So long as I am here in Midway, you will have those who will look out for you. But nonetheless, I must have my son back. I don't always see eye to eye, but he is my son nonetheless. So let this be my burden. Let this be my cross to bear. And I will do it. But please, you must return my son to his rightful body. Please.
Ragnar, we have to go ahead with the ritual.
All right. We're gonna need both boys to stand next to each other.
All right. He opens up the cell and goes in there and helps to guide him, the young boy's body out as he kind of lumbers into it. They stand face to face. The younger body staring through half swollen eyes up at himself. The other one stares back, tears still streaming out as he looks down at his now mostly ruined body. Connect the pieces.
Ira will present the dagger.
I say, let's put this on the floor in front of them.
Ira will attempt to put the dagger down, assuming my muscles don't make me hold on to it. Because you're saying it was like an electric charge.
It was like that. Now, once it's for a second, it feels like when your muscle has hit that limit to where if you try to push any harder, it's just gonna give out, and then suddenly it fails. So it feels less like letting go and more like your muscle just failing on it before it kind of lets loose. And then it all just relax back into itself. Maybe a little bit of a strained ache, but it's all right. No worse for wear. Rub some ointment on it later, you'll be fine. The dagger lies there on the floor. The coin's still floating by the unseen servant.
I'll look to Jasper.
Yeah, I'll have the unseen servant manipulate the coin to put it next to the dagger or connect it to the dagger.
It goes over. And as it drops in, it stops right there. The dagger itself starts to glow bright. It's flashing over and over again. The light that was at one point that bright yellow is now changing from yellow to orange to red, flashing repeatedly, almost as if it's trying to force itself away from the dagger, but it keeps digging deeper and deeper in until finally they connect. There's a deep click. The dagger itself sits up on the very tip of it, the blade pointing down, and spins and spins and spins and spins, jolts of arcane energy coming off of it. You can see between the two faces, their eyes open wide, their mouths drop open wide as well as beams of light seem to arch between the two of them. It stops, their mouths close, they fall to the ground. The dagger falls over, no longer having its copper-like appearance there. The blade itself looks black and almost like it's just ancient and rusted, like some artifact from some lost time that no longer matters. The boys sit up. The Sharf kid. Me again. Oh, I could talk. Oh man, I can talk. And he looks over at himself and he looks over at the kid there, who looks up and gives him half a smirk and just kind of looks at all of you, and he opens his mouth to.
Yay!
I don't think we should touch that dagger.
I can have. I was just gonna have one of my. I'll pull out my rope and I'll have the unseen servant wrap a 50-foot of rope around the entire dagger, so we don't have to touch it. The dagger itself.
All right.
Just a big bundle of rope and hand that over to Ragnar.
You need somebody to pick it up.
Awesome.
Meanwhile, I'll say, Captain Sharf, maybe a visit to one of the local temples is in order for the for Bradley.
I will be sure to make sure that he gets the help he needs. We'll take you to the temple now. They'll clean you up. They'll say the proper prayers with you. And tomorrow, we'll make room in my estate for you, boy. Until you come of age and decide what to do with your own. And he looks up at him and gives him another half smirk and nods in acknowledgement. You all have done a great service here, and wish things had turned out a bit cleaner, but sometimes that's just not the fates. Visit me tomorrow in the morning. I normally get into my office no later than noon, depending on how the morning routes are, but come and visit me and I will have something for you, something I mean to work out with the boy as well. Until then, I bid you all a good evening. Troubled, he turns and kind of slowly, but briskly at the same time, makes his way back up the stairs out of the dungeon there, leaving you all kind of standing about, the dagger at the end of this rope. Storm starting to calm a little bit outside, but not fully fading. And what are y'all doing from there?
I'm gonna turn to the group. Oh, I gotta return this to the water, as he said.
Yep.
So that's the last action left.
All right.
And then some rest.
Yeah, and that's some rest for sure.
Well deserved. Yes.
The water was the bridge, right? Where the dagger was originally. Is that what?
Yes. The
Yeah,
water
okay.
was back on the bridge where you had found it. So making your way kind of back out into the night here and back over to the bridge, standing up at the very slope of it and just leaning over the edge. Now, when you lean over a little bit holding the dagger there, you can see a little spiral of water open up. A little gold-brimmed portal open up right there. You can see inside, it looks like a painting. That same image of Maladamini, the 7th layer of hell. You hear a little chuckle of Brisker's voice from inside as you hold the dagger over the edge. Dropping it in.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the group. And I'm gonna drop it, yeah.
To hell with it.
Let's go, and it spins down, hits the portal there, and when it does, you hear a little good. As the portal closes in, soon enough, the laughter's gurgled out by the water closing back in on it before it all calms back in. You can see the water goes still for a second there. Bubbles come up from that little section of water. And a moment later, one fish floats to the top, then another, as more and more fish float to the top of the water dead.
Ragnar.
I feel like this is not the last time we will see that dagger.
And that
I don't think it's going to be the last time.
Not at all.
that'll cap that quest off there. Consider all obligations finished. You guys have completed the...
I don't think I'm going to say it, but I need a bed right now. I want to sleep.
Just want to sleep. Just sleep somewhere, you guys. Leave me alone. All right, so at this point, it is pretty late in the evening. The rain is almost gone itself. It's just coming down, kind of light sprinkles on your cheek there, and the wind is really more what kind of chills your flesh. What are you guys doing? Anything else for the rest of the night, or are we just seeking some refuge?
I'm going directly to the bed, to the nearest tavern or hostel, something like that. And I'm going to pick up a room. Guys, I'm completely exhausted. This thing of thinking about things really tired me up. I expect in the future missions we have, I'm not the mastermind involved, okay? Because my brain, it felt it, okay? Saying that, see you tomorrow. I'm going to bed straight. I'm not standing up for anything else.
Have
All
a
right.
good night.
Does anybody have anything else they're trying to do before turning in for the evening?
I'll take the time to scribe 2 of the 8 scrolls that I bought.
All right, for sure.
No,
I'm going to make some rolls, though, just because I have a 15% chance of failure, so I'll be using portents and stuff.
Nice. All right.
Is the mithril still in there?
I open up the bag of holding and check to see if the mithril's still in here.
Okay, you're reaching inside.
I will reach inside.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. Is this just standard?
Just straight d20 roll.
We got a 19.
19. Reach in there when you're kind of pushing through it. Before it was very much felt like reaching into a deep bag. The first kind of layer there feels a little cold. I don't know, a little chilled, but you reach right past it, no problem. Pull out the atom, get perfectly just fine to the atom you're looking for. It is in there.
That felt a little more difficult than normal.
And I wouldn't say difficult. It's more the sensation when you did
okay.
felt different. There was an odd kind of feeling to it.
Okay. It didn't it felt it didn't it felt different, but I was able to find the mithril just fine.
I was wondering what you think. Should we just keep the mithril out since it is probably the only valuable thing in there at the moment?
It does is considering we don't know what's going on with this bag of holding right now. That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Okay, there is I think 4 bars in there.
Four? Oh, what the heck?
How much do they weigh?
I don't have a weight for them.
I do not remember either.
How much would they weigh, Risen?
1 pound.
Yes.
No, because it's a yes, because it is a light but very strong metal, not extremely dense. So yeah, it's gonna be about a pound for the size of the brick there.
I will use my rod of useful things and take out a sack. So you guys can put it in a regular sack.
Okay, I will place them into the sack.
So you
I
know
don't
it
want the
inflates that
bag
thing, you
of-
gotta pump it out, and the sack just flops out at the end there.
I don't want that bag. I just
You want to put that into party inventory?
oh we can yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of just now floating between us.
I mean, literally in D&D Beyond, the new party inventory mechanism.
Oh, how do we do
So
that?
You're lucky I have not had anything
Oh,
to
party
roll.
inventory found it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you go to inventory, it's just a tab right next to it.
Oh,
Can I just move it? Because I have mithril bars in my inventory. I can just
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
If you click on the item, you can move items from your character sheet to party inventory.
did we
Okay.
put the bag of holding into party inventory or no?
there we go. I just moved it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Well, no, not the bag of holding, but the mithril bars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think the only other things in the bag of holding is the Knight Tyrant halberd and my cannonballs.
True. Oh, good luck getting your cannonballs out now.
I'm not even going to try. But yeah.
Long rest.
Long rest?
believe
Long rest?
yes, please.
All right. All you heard there for a minute was everyone clicking, "Don't do it, please." All right. Yeah. So with that, unless you guys had anything else going there, now for that evening, as everybody goes and gets settled in, you guys have found yourself back at this same inn you've been staying at. Inside, there's little bungalows at the back there. You guys get your spots in. Ragnar. Excuse me, I almost died. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Ragnar, as you get settled in, and you know, Demon goes and makes its way up and kind of scratches right up at your feet there before laying in and getting settled in as well. Try not to burn you with little fiery tips. And everyone settles in, gets your rest. You get the time to do all your notes and your scrolls and everything, Jasper. And then following morning, you guys wake up. You do one thing you notice is you haven't seen Plemelin, and since Torn, I believe you left him with the armorer.
Yeah.
And the day comes anew. Everyone's revived, everything, reanimated.
Ah, that
The day
feels
starts
good.
anew. Storms died down. Back into the world. And what is the plan, everybody? What are you guys up on this lovely day?
We about to make a trouble, right?
Make trouble?
Or-
I'm sure you're gonna do that.
Wait,
No, not trouble, not more.
Trouble.
No, travel to Harvick, I think.
Well, a couple
Well,
things. First,
yeah.
Captain Sharf asked us to stop by in the morning,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
secondly, we want to make sure that Torn's got enough time for his new firearm. So if we need a couple days yet for that,
Okay.
how much time do you think, Torn?
Risen.
I think it's been like just like 2 more days or from now.
So he said up to 3 days and everything there. So for the sake of pace and everything like that, we'll kind of go over everything what everybody was trying to do here, and then it'll be done by the time you guys are looking to head out. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Here's wearing a. Does anybody wear a helmet?
How?
It's-
Wait a second.
Does anybody wear a helmet with their gear?
No.
No, nobody wears a helmet.
I could.
Oh no.
Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and in just a minute here, we're gonna take our last break and then come back. We'll do whatever we need to do up in here in town. So this is kind of a mini downtime little window there. Get some stuff done. We'll kind of advance a couple days through there. So whatever you're trying to do within that window of time, and then we'll get going on the next leg of the adventure. We'll get do as much as we can before we run out of time tonight. But for right now, again, everybody, say it again. I know you're tired of it, but hey, I'm tired of saying it. I need to get like a little recording, like a button I can press where it just says, we do this for this reason. But until then, we're going to go ahead and take a break, run an ad for anybody who doesn't know that. So if this is your first time here, just so you know, the ads, we run those ourselves and make sure that when you pop in or while we're playing, you're not going to get hit with an ad that's going to interrupt the game, so you don't have to worry about it. So this way, no interruptions, basically, except the interruptions that we control, which is basically all of chat here. That's our interruptions that we cause ourselves. All right, and oh no, ads. Who has ads? Oh, or you can subscribe and avoid ads altogether. Thank you for reminding me there, Plam. But we want to make sure you don't have to do that without having to worry about it. He just wants me to throw a rock at somebody. That's all it is. All right, be army.
Yeah, no, 100%.
All right, yeah, we are back. You can hear them. They're still plotting. They still think.
Yeah.
But-
I did have one question for you, Risen. Sorry, my bad. Since I only have 4 hours since I'm an elf, for my long rest, for the other 4 hours, could I have been reading my book to learn about the 9 hells?
Ooh, you want to do some more research on the 9 hells here, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just give me an. I'm gonna spend your night reading through, and it's got the information it's got in there. Just give me a intelligence check.
Okay. Oh, thank heavens.
What do we get? It's not showing the checks on here for some
19.
reason.
You meant the hells, Mr. Warlock, sir.
I got the dice roller thing up on.
Yeah, D&D is being a little wonky.
So you got a 12? Okay.
Because I didn't get any of Jasper's rolls. It's all blank.
Yeah, it's weird. It's not
It is.
transferring through for me either, but oh well. We make do. We make do. I trust y'all. All right, so
If you reload the page, it reloads the numbers.
Oh, cool.
oh, that might be a pain on here. The way I got it set up for the thing. Let me see.
It seems every new roll you have to refresh the page again.
Oh well, that's not something I'm gonna be doing, but
I'm just let you.
for sure.
It's a quick fix for us to see.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so how exactly are you reading through it? Are you kind of just reading, like bit by bit, or is there something specifically that you're trying to?
Well, now that we've been to his realm, I think I'm looking specifically for the realm that we had walked into.
So,
and, like, trying to get as much info about that realm.
So what you get into there does cover kind of a lot of the basics of the realm of Melodimini. Its lord, the one above all there, is called by many the Prince of Slugs, having once been a beautiful creature and had a certain just a love for all things beautiful, would start creating these beautiful structures within the realm that it ruled over, but was never satisfied with the results, so would constantly start over more and more beauties as the ground below was corrupted and just corrosive to all that touched it, but still continue to build off onwards until some of the other dukes of hell, the other arch devils that that the Slug Prince would compete with and oftentimes rival and challenge, many of which couldn't rival this creature, but at one point they, through trickery and nasty magics, turn it into the nasty, disgusting slug form that it still occupies today. Listed underneath him as one of his underlings, closest thing to the throne they can never have, includes creatures such as Brisker. And with that, without just pulling it up myself and reading straight from Wikipedia here, you can kind of check out Melodimini is the realm. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat here if I can spell it correctly. I think it's Mala. I think that's how it's spelled. Melodimini. And yeah, you can always look up if you want to get more information about that, but you have a kind of a basic understanding of that realm itself. It is the 7th layer of hell. All right. Anybody else got anything they're doing for the night there, or anybody else sleeping? Kind of a new day started.
New day.
All right. If you had any kind of shopping you needed to do, unless it requires some kind of like role play for specific, on items you're unsure about. Other than that, if you have any shopping you want to do, you can just kind of add those items into your inventory and take out the appropriate coins. And did anybody
Can we
have
stop
anything?
by Captain Sharf's first?
Yeah. So that morning there, as you guys kind of gather up towards the evening or towards the afternoons when he said he would be there, and make your way in, and it looks like he hasn't slept through the night. He's wearing same clothes as the night before, though his top coat is unbuttoned across his clasp there, so it kind of hangs open, and steps over towards you all and thank you all for everything you've done. This was a very sad occurrence, but the boys had blessings put on him, and still sleeping back at my house. Don't think it's going to be a while before he gets his way out of that room there, but eventually he'll settle in and we'll find out what best way to deal with it. Now, as for you all, and there's so much that I can really offer myself, but what I can give you is this, and he hands off to you all these, for one, small badges there. They just seem to have a local bird there, looks like a quail with a little pin on it. These do give you some reign in our area here. Shows you are trusted among the people. But for all intents and purposes, it means that no guard in our town here, short of watching you murder a man, none of them will arrest you without speaking to me first. So, don't abuse it, but understand that we do recognize your greatness, and we appreciate it very much. And then there's one more thing that I did manage to work out with the young boy, and hands over a rolled up scroll and open it and looking inside, you'll see the deed to this family's property. The boy, through his own sorrow, still seems rather able beyond his years, and recognizes that he has no interest in ever returning to that home. Fortunately, his family did still have some funds, so when the time comes, he'll be able to replace it for himself. Something new, something for him. But he does wish that you all would have the property and do with it what you will. I've already sent some men to have the nasty affairs on the inside removed and cleaned. Give it a couple days and it'll be, I don't know that it'll be good as new ever, but it'll be clean at least.
A haunted house, perfect.
You know how hard it is to get property? Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll baptize it and cleanse it. It's evil from the house.
That might not hurt, honestly. Alright. Anybody else? Anything else?
We believe that you are okay and well. I mean, we are going to wait a little bit in the town and part ways to meet to Harvick, or
Hardwick.
yeah. You know if it's anything on the road bad, or do you have any notice from the invasion of the Galbraithians?
Nothing so far. I've had some men go down there to search the cove where you said that you found the cave there. We got our reports from the Hall of Horns as well. I've been preoccupied, but I would never shirk my duties. I understand that there are bigger matters sometimes, so of course my men have been on top of it. As soon as there's any more information, then we'll send the details to the higher up lords should any further action be necessary, but for now, all has been quiet in that department.
Okay. So this is, I think, our farewell, Captain. I think that you made a wise decision trusting us, and I hope that we have been doing good for the town and for the people that live in it.
Well, again, beyond things that were truthfully out of your control, such as some of the conclusion to things here, beyond that, you all have done great, and we are very thankful for your assistance. One final gift here. I know that you all mean to move on soon. When you do, make your way to the stables on the south end of town. I've arranged to have a group of horses ready for you. Should make your travels a bit easier.
It's very kind of you. I was getting tired walking. But yeah, a ride
say I
will
blame you.
always be more comfortable. And we have a long trip, right, guys? How much was the way to Harvick?
How far is Harvick from here?
So
3 days?
on horseback at this point there, if you guys are keeping a regular pace and everything moving along, then you're about 3 days to Harvick.
Okay. We've got some things to do first before we go, but yeah. Greatly appreciated, Captain Sharp. Thank you.
May the gods be with you. And he turns back to head back up the stairs to his own office there to work back on his own things. And with that, as you all kind of move your way back in the streets, a couple days you guys are going to spend doing whatever you want in town here. Jasper, I know you had some things that you wanted to make sure to cover. I know some of it you can do kind of on your own background. Some of it you wanted to dive into some of the role play there. What were you looking to do?
Yep. First thing is, I want to take some time to identify the unidentified magic items that we have in our party inventory. So
Okay.
going back, we've got a wand, a potion with a red and yellow potion, a cloak, and a saddle.
All right, so call these on. All right, a potion. All right, read those back again. What potion did you have?
There was from the second Fae. There was a wand and a reddish yellow potion.
Oh, okay, all right. So with that, the potion is a potion of fire breathing.
Okay.
The wand is a wand of the war mage.
Okay.
And then the new stuff, the saddle is a saddle of the cavalier.
Okay.
And the cloak is the cloak of displacement.
Got it.
What kind of wand of the war mage?
The regular one.
I just thought there was like 3 different kinds. So.
Oh yeah, they get. All right, and then anything else?
Yes, a few other things. Second of all, I wanted to start my very long, months-long journey of working out my strength. So hopefully, I can eventually wear heavy armor. But start every day doing some bench presses, push-ups, and pull-ups.
Okay.
I did want to create 2 first-level spell scrolls. And then scribe the rest of my scrolls. I wanted to ask, we have 5 d20s in the pool of echoes. I was going to ask if I could use 2 of those to scribe scrolls.
Yeah,
Clear some of the older ones out.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Cool. And then lastly, during our downtime, the only other thing I have is I wanted to take a few hours each day and thinking back to my time in the library, working with the school and working with the school kids, just being a really bad guard and shirking my guard duties a little bit. I wanted to also thinking about setting down some roots in that manner got me thinking maybe I could find a school for the youth in Midway and donate a couple hours of time each day and donate a little bit of gold to helping out, taking care of the kids, doing some, minor prestidigitation on their recess times to entertain them a little bit, and then devote a few hours of labor to help, clean up and paint and help out around the school.
Okay, great. So first off, rolling through those kind of one by one, any of the spell scroll stuff and all that, just go ahead and complete those and apply the coin and everything like that. For the exercise there, so are you just like trying to do some push-ups? What exactly are you doing here? So I'm trying to see where level of
So just every day put in my workout regimen of working out, doing strength training every day. That'll be my go-to for the next 3, 4, 5 months.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, give me a Constitution check.
All right. Wow. That's a nat 20.
Let's go.
Ooh.
24.
All right.
Wow.
I got the Finvar luck.
All right. Cool. So we're gonna start on that, and I already got an idea of how we're gonna keep track of that. Cool. All right. And then from there, you're gonna be going and doing the looking for
Yeah, track down to school. I
school
can
and everything like that.
do it in a few hours. I'm just about out of gold entirely, but I'll donate also, in addition to 3 hours a day, I'd also like to donate 150 gold pieces for the upkeep and maintenance of school for the kids.
So, the closest school in the area here is. Okay, Google, stop. No idea why it has an alarm set right now. So the closest kind of school or anything in the area here is actually a kind of a school slash orphanage. There, it has a lot of younger children running around here. The building it's built kind of has worshippers of Chantea, also known as the All Mother, who they pray to here. Gather the children, take care of them, and also give them some study in there so that they're not, most of the kids here actually can read and such, but they're just very poor and kind of spend most of their days working the land around the little orphanage here with a shrine to Shantae out front. Now you're going and what kind of stuff are you doing? Are you like reading with them? Are you teaching them things that you know? Are you trying to teach them magic?
Well, depending on how advanced the kids are in their education, less magic teaching, but more just entertaining them a little bit, on their time off. But helping out around the school, and I'd like to make sure that it's done. Any donations or all the donations that I give are done so that it's not advertised that as part of me or the Moonblades or anything. I'm just a regular guy. I don't have my armor or weapons with me. I'm not wearing the badge from Captain Sharf. Just want to help out and spend some time with the kids and help out the teachers and the instructors, and then help around with maintenance.
Okay, so we're gonna do this in 3 waves here. First off, kind of, starting off, they give you some simple chores to do around the place there. So go ahead and give me an athletics check. As you're just kind of getting put to work to start.
Not too good. 6.
A 6. All right, you're going out there and you're kind of doing your best, spending your days when you're in there early on that first stage, just kind of pulling up weeds in the garden that covers the front section of the building there. Tiresome work, and again, you have none of your stuff on me, just doing it all by hand. And then go ahead and give me a performance check.
Maybe I'll conjure a unseen servant to help me out too.
Okay, so you are out there working and stuff like that, but you also have some of these kind of helping and everything like that. Go ahead and give me. You said you might do some tricks to entertain. Give me a performance check as well.
That would be a 19.
A 19. So as you're out there working and everything, pulling up some of the weeds and trying to help move some things about, every so often coming across one of the children there in between their studies and throwing off a little bit spark here, a little bit of thaumaturgy there and everything like that, and giving them a little moment of joy and everything like that. And then as things go on, eventually having a little bit of time to speak and maybe interact a little bit. Let me get a wisdom check from you.
Straight wisdom. Let's see.
Alright.
Oh, rolled really well at 19.
19. So, just kind of taking that time and sharing some of what you know, what you've learned. You're kind of, from what I take of it, and again, feel free to put me back on the right path at any point in time. But kind of trying to just put a little bit of goodness out there and everything like that. Share some of what you know and a little bit of knowledge here or there. By the time you finish up the last day, a lot of it has mostly been working. You've had these little moments of throwing up some flair and having a nice conversation, but they've mostly just been putting you to work. But by the end of it, you may feel like maybe even one of those kids you might have seen express a little bit. for a second there as you're leaving, you think that kid might have pulled a little thaumaturgy himself.
Good, good.
All right, and with that, I'm also going to at the you can just kind of put this in your notes there for your character or something. You get a blessing of Chantea,
Okay.
and basically interacting you'll have any worshippers of Shantae in the future. If you interact with any others, you have advantage on any kind of persuasion or deception or anything. Check with that. You give off her aura and therefore making you more trusting to her worshippers.
Okay. If we ever come back through Midway, I'd like to make this kind of a place I'd stop by.
All right, nice. All right,
We'll
anybody
work out,
else do
like,
anything?
The name of it later.
Yeah. We'll iron all that out there.
Sure.
All right,
I'll go last.
you go last. All right. Anybody else? Step up to the plate.
I was too. I'm tired of thinking, so I literally spent the 2 days prior to go travel to Harwick, hunting in the like the near forest, nearest place, like wild place, not the city. I'm going to go there in my spiritual travel to hunt a little bit, and
So there are an option there. There are some different cabins or little like hunting spots and such that people use in the very kind of thin woods off to the west end of the city here, just beyond the walls and a little bit past one of the streams there. There's some woods, and you find little very simple huts that you can go and kind of camp out and such and just kind of spend your time out there. Some of the lesser nobles tend to come out there and hone some of their skills. You're going to spend your time just surviving and being a woodsman.
yeah, but I'm going to. That's 2 days, no? So I'm going to come back to the night. Like in the night, I'm going to come back to the town and visit the poor Brandbond, and to visit him to make his day a little better, to tell him jokes and to have fun with him like a little bit, and then I will sleep in the hunting cabin.
Okay.
The
So
what?
first off, let me get a survival check for your time that you're spending out in the woods there, kind of during the day, heading out early in the mornings there and trying to get some hunting done.
13.
13. So spend your time out there. You do have some success catching some smaller things here or there, some rabbits. You've managed to capture. You managed to get a turkey out there in the woods somewhere, which is one of the main things in the area here. Nothing as big as deer or anything like that, but the journey itself not entirely being so much about just straight hunting, but more getting out of the city and on your own and honing those skills for a little bit. After spending the days there, as the sun starts to go down, you make your way back into town with your catch for the day, going and spending some time over at the Strife house with the young boy, trying to offer him some kind of companionship and everything. You go and join him. He pretty much sits in his bed, the room that he's been given. A candle burns there constantly next to dusty books that he doesn't read, and he seems to mostly pout and mope in the bed where he lays. And you come in and spending time with him. Are you reading him? You said you're telling him jokes. You're just kind of talking with him.
As best as I can, yeah. I'm trying to be funny with him, trying to evade him from the trouble that he has.
Okay, so give me a performance check from you as well.
Okay. 4.
4.
I'm not good with kids, I told ya.
Give me 1 second, y'all. I have to be right back. Give me just a second.
Okay. Shit. I died.
Man down.
Man down, man
Hold on.
down.
I'm making it first.
What happened?
My cam is a little loose.
Oh.
Shit.
Nice.
Okay, so the DM's not here. We can run rampant.
Right?
Yeah. Silence.
Oh, okay, I see how it is.
Fuck.
So I don't think. Does anyone need that saddle? By the way, should we
I
just sell
was
it?
thinking about doing something with us like mounted weapons and something
So
like that
what-
because I have the spell of the paladin of the 5.5. At level 5 I can cast the steed. So
I can also
maybe
try to
I
attach it to that broom for anybody.
I will turn it into a
room. Wow, I didn't
Oh,
think about that.
smart.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Maybe,
great
yeah.
idea!
It works like that.
Uh-oh. The Dungeon Master's back. Play it cool. You're muted.
I think you're muted.
Rachel said everybody good. Yeah, I know, right? That was out of nowhere. Listen. I don't mean to horrify any of the ladies in the audience here, but some of the older gentlemen here might know. You ever had a deep nose hair drop down and try to make its way through your sinus, and it like stabs you in your neck, and you're like, oh! It felt like, yeah. I don't even know if I got it. It might be in there just waiting to fuck me up later. Anyways, what the fuck were we doing? Shit. What did you roll in that performance? Oh, you rolled a performance. Okay, that's what happened. Okay. Roll a 4. All right.
All
right.
4 on
Sorry,
performance.
my body tried to kill me all of a sudden. It said, oh yeah, dive. What are you, like 25? Thank you very much. You better add some more numbers on there. I'm about to be 36 years old. Thank you very much. I'm an old man. I'm a millennial, y'all. I'm a fucking millennial. Anyways, so Finvar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Give me a second. So Finvar, that fucked me up, y'all. I'm trying to get back. I gotta get back in the zone. You know how my brain works. All right. So you perform. You not so much perform, but you try to chat, tell jokes, try to kind of connect there. Again, the kid doesn't really seem to pay attention. Mostly cries and everything like that. Every now and then gets quiet enough to eat something when the food is brought in there. Give me a persuasion check as well.
Okay. There's the 20.
So very sad. Kid stays in that state pretty much the whole time you're there, but on the last day when you are leaving out there, when you go over and say goodbye like you have every time that you've left, this time as you go to turn away, getting no response, the kid does reach out and grab your hand for a second. Say, safe travels, and thank you for coming to see me. And let's go, and pulls back underneath his covers.
We will see each other again. Don't worry. You have
Scratch
to have
that.
faith in us.
He does not say that, but he grabs your hand and you get that feeling with his eyes. You get a sense of appreciation from his eyes. See how to get back in the zone, y'all. Sometimes it happens. It happens.
I was like,
I'm
whoa,
going to-
Finbar, he's talking.
This is
You-
real
you-
D&D,
you
y'all. We
feel
fuck up.
I'm going to wink at him, like, don't worry, we're friends, and leave.
Alright.
Without talking, like he did.
And again, he
Just
just
emotion.
pulls back under his covers there. And then, anybody else who's up?
You said there was a temple in this town, correct?
Yeah, there are a few temples in the town here. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for. It's not that huge of a town. Like a lot of the
Yeah.
temples have other purposes. So again, kind of the orphanage here that does some schooling is also the temple for Shantea, and then you might also find a someone to Sylvanas here is not out of the question. Kind of depends on what you're looking for.
Well, to sort of limit my search, I'd start with the temple/orphanage that Jasper was helping out at, and I would head there and I would ask if they keep records of missionaries and clerics that may have passed by, say, the last 100 years or so.
So the
Just a
shrine.
broad question, yeah.
Yeah, so the shrine mother there, she takes some time with you and she kind of, well, we don't keep the strictest of records, but we do keep a book of those who should choose to sign it. Some come far to sign the names to the shrines. Perhaps the one you're looking for signed their name at some point. And she turns and goes walking over to a chest that's locked away there. She opens it up and reaches in here. He said, over the last 100 years, she grabs 3 heavy tomes.
I would go and
These-
help her so she's not struggling.
She, thank you, young man, thank you. So, these would be the 3 tomes that have been used over the past century or so.
Do you mind if I see if this person has come here? If any help?
Yes, they come far to sign. I'm sure they would hate it if no one could ever see that signature, but just don't leave with the books, please. They stay
Of
here.
course. And Ira would like to look through the tomes.
All right, and give me a straight D20 as you're spending your time. Is that where you're going to be spending your time in
Yes.
town doing that? Okay, go and give me a D20.
1d20. We're looking at 5.
A 5. You spend days looking through all this because, again, aside from the tomes being 3 massive ones themselves, the writing is itsy bitsy teeny weeny. So you're looking through it and it's all old. Some of it you got to get very close to the magnifying glass to even see what was scribbled there at one point. There's more of a dent left in the paper than there is actual ink on it. But after those many days, you don't find the name you're looking for.
Okay. I thank you very much for allowing me to look. I unfortunately didn't find what I was looking for here, but it doesn't mean I won't come to visit again. Thank you very much.
She puts her hand on your hand on top of the books there. Whatever you're looking for, God's will it, you'll find it. Just have to have faith.
Of course.
Safe travels, young man. She takes the book back drops them in there, puts them away, and then goes back to her prayers and working with the kids and everything there. And then, Ragnar, did you have stuff you was fun to do?
Sorry, just before, is there an
Good.
alms box or anything I could leave a donation in as well on my way out on the final day?
Oh, yeah, of course. You can place any donations in the box.
I would leave a donation of 100 gold.
All right.
Wow.
And they take it graciously. Oh, kids, warm gruel tonight. All right, and Ragnar, anything there?
Did you do your thing?
I think he said he wanted to wait till last.
Oh, you did. Okay.
But if that one thing you can, yeah, that's fine.
No.
So one of my things is to help Torin, and with creating those gloves. That's why I was like, if he had like a list of stuff, because I was gonna help him with that, but also do my own stuff. I wanted to research more during this time, learning as much as I could about Maladomini, researching about this dagger and maybe the demon that's in it, and its connection to the realm of slugs. And then kind of doing the same thing that Jasper did, only with my dexterity, trying to become quicker. Probably running, if I could, like, was that like a what are those sets, like trial runs or something, where I set
Okay.
up like a course,
Okay.
you know, just to try to get myself to get faster.
All right. So first off, doing your research, go ahead and give me intelligence check. Just straight intelligence.
Yeah. 10.
10. Okay. So reading more into it, you kind of trying to get you get a better idea about the role that layer of hell plays into everything, right? Kind of where it stands on as far as the many different layers there, and some of the demons that occupy that area. They are somewhat a bit more twisted and almost known to be a bit more sadistic than some of the other devils out there, but yeah, we'll expand upon it more later on when I can kind of go through some of the extra stuff there. And then beyond that, trying to figure out how to create a magic item.
We have Mithril.
Okay, so first off, give me an Arcana check.
I would have also bought him smith tools during this
7.
time.
A 7. Okay. So you have some of the pieces here in front of you. As you're looking at it, kind of felt like this was going to come to you in your moment, but now that you're looking at it, you're like, it's like looking at a toy model without the instructions. You're like, okay, I know that somehow this goes together. Not entirely sure how that's going to be. So as of right now, maybe you got a feeling you're on the right track, but probably going to take a little bit more research and looking into it and planning on it to try to figure out how exactly best to construct this material. You know that the mithril is going to be important, as it does both hold and kind of magnify magic and such when used properly. But you got to figure out how to put those elements into some kind of glove. And then beyond that, and the last remind me one more time the last thing that you were doing, that you were working on.
Probably like either setting up a course or using
The chorus, yeah.
I guess it's yeah.
And then with that one, making your way out into the, you'll need to really go out into the woods there to find any of that. Give me a survival check first off.
Okay.
Trying to find a good area, set up the proper kind of route through
8.
there. 8. All right, so the area you find there, aside from, it's mostly just kind of a running hike that you're taking there, kind of moving through some areas with some taller jumps that you're needing to make. Give me an acrobatics check.
17.
17. So running through this whole course you've kind of set up there, you know, mostly your own kind of looks like it's halfway a beaten trail that somebody else has already taken through here, but the rest of it diverting off that trail, heading towards an overhanging kind of, not a very big one, but a waterfall nonetheless, probably about a good 20-foot drop there before you leap off into the bottom there, landing perfectly at the bottom, swimming back out, and then going up to repeat another section of the course there, spending time on it, but take some time to work on that as well. Let me get that actually set aside for you as well. Hold on one second.
Yeah, and the same thing as Jasper, I will be doing this continuously, like finding spots like that, or attempting to.
All right. And then with that, it's going to fill up your time. And Torin.
So I'll check in with Sam, make sure he's good. It doesn't need anything from me. Also see Plimlin is there. If he doesn't need me, then I'll move on to other things.
All right. So, and we can kind of go back and back up through and drop whatever we need to drop wherever. But by the second day that you're going in to check on this new creation here, anytime you've come through here, Sam and Plimlin are hollering back and forth at each other like an insane old married couple. You don't know what you're doing. If you don't put it on the thing, then it's good. Oh, shut up, you stupid little goblin bastard. I know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, if you knew what you were doing, then we would already have this thing finished now, wouldn't we? And just bickering the whole time there. You can see explosions, things booming as you're walking towards his little workshop there. When you finally step inside, they are damn near at each other's throats before they look over at you. And he straightens himself up. Plimlin goes standing by there, pulls a chair out from behind himself and sets it down and sits at it. Well, I guess you're here to see how we've come along with everything.
Sure am.
You ready? This is gonna be good. And he walks over, sets down a wooden box about yay wide, about a good 1.5 feet across there. Pops it open, opens it up, and inside a very simple yet sleek, what you would recognize yourself as would relate to somewhat of a revolver, though very simplified. It's like it holds a total of 5 rounds in this little spindle chamber there. Not much else as far as detail on it. It's all very smooth across the barrel. You can see the shine across the top section from the actual mithril laid into it. The handle has a kind of a curve at the back, almost like a very, like almost like the blunderbuss, but smaller, made more for your hand to fit straight forward on. And you can add that into your inventory as
Nice.
Revolver Model 1. Smith and stamped onto it the signature for, it's a S and P. It's a Smith and Plimlin.
Awesome. All right. Well, I greatly appreciate this.
Now, keep in mind, you're gonna have to. Plimlin can help you with a lot of the keeping things going, but and he goes over and pulls over a satchel that he hands off to you. The satchel, you know, it's about this big, about that, you know, nice little one to fit off at your side there. Holds in it about 100 rounds, not pellet little ball rounds, but actual little caliber bullets. Look to be about a 9 caliber. And again, Plimlin can make more. He knows how to do it. Looking at him, you fucking. Anyways, he knows how to do it. He was a big part of the bullets. I couldn't figure those things out. I was trying to stick to the ball for him, but He found a better way to do it, so it's a little trickier, but he can make them for you. There's about 100 rounds in there. It should last you a while. Now, this has all been great. I've already got my next idea. New one's going out pretty soon. You're going to see weapons similar to this one all across the land, and they're going to know my name. Ooh, boy, howdy will they know my name.
Well, I look forward to the next model, and I would be happy to be the first one to test that as well. And if you need anything, feel free to find me somehow.
Well, best of luck. You make sure you write me and you let me know how that works out for you.
You got it, boss. Do you need Plimlin?
Honestly, I'm kind of over the little fucker.
Oh, good.
Well, you're not a very nice person yourself, you know, so that's all right. If it's all the same to you all, I'm ready to get hit in the road anyways. This guy's kind of a prick.
Well, good thing we are about to hit the road. But
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I'm with them. And he pulls out a big foam finger #1 behind his back. Yeah, that's right. And he goes dancing out the fucking door.
thank you, Sam.
Yeah, just good luck with that one. All right.
I'm gonna need it.
Need to get other stuff that you wanted to do in there as well.
Not in there, but
Yeah, but kind of around that time frame.
just some quick things. I guess since we have the deed to the house, I was gonna see if it's okay with the guys if I can make like a little workshop in there. So maybe start working on things when we come back. So I don't know how much that'll cost me to get like a little workshop set up.
Yeah, I mean, that's something you can all spend your time doing. Again, you guys feel free to kind of iron out that that building. Again, downstairs you have a basic, living room, kitchen, parlor, whatever the hell. And then upstairs you guys have, I think we said 4 rooms. Yeah, 4 rooms and an attic. So if you guys want to spend time planning anything with that or whatever, you guys can pay someone to work on that while you guys are off and you have a place you can come back to. Do whatever the hell you want with it. That is up to your guys' imagination. Is there...
And then,
Go ahead.
sorry, and then I was also gonna just go to where Jasper's teaching and see if I could sit in, learn a little bit from him. Maybe try to gain some of his intelligence a bit more.
Okay. Trying to learn.
Learn from Jasper, yeah.
Give me a wisdom check.
Seems we're all end up following Jasper. Well, at least 2 of us did.
Well, let's see. All right, wisdom check. You said.
Yeah.
Can I use luck to give myself advantage?
You can. Well, luck is a reroll, so... Oh, wait. How
I
do
can
they...
spend 1 to give myself advantage.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm thinking of the new inspiration. Go for it.
That is a 17.
17. All right. Sit there. You kind of listen to him for a while. So, all the stuff that he's teaching, again, he's teaching children and everything like that. So, it's not so much what he's teaching or anything like that, with what information that he's sharing that's really getting to you. It's more or less observing kind of his thoughtfulness of things. You kind of pay attention how Jasper seems to tend to, measure twice, cut once. And you pick up on that, and kind of that's what you absorb from there. That's kind of the first step to getting that intelligence up there, is getting that wisdom up there a little bit too. So you can understand what's intelligent about intelligence, right?
Gotcha.
Got it. All right. And with that, pretty much covers your guys' time that you're spending in there over the span of about 3 days here. Now, did anybody have anything else anything else going on? Anything else that needs to be covered before they actually leave town? That's it?
No.
All right, so with that, of course, eventually you all finally put Midway behind you as you get back on the road. new horses now, saddled up, making your way across. Now, heading towards Harvick, unlike a lot of these other roads, is a much busier track here. Number of monuments, ancient rocks, well-known sculptures and things along the way. The whole time there, wagons and travelers and merchants and everyone making their way to this capital harbor city. Now, eventually, you guys get the smell of that thick salt air, fish, the sounds of life all around, and you see there the stone walls of Harvick rising high. There are many gates teeming with traders and travelers moving freely in and out of the city. Beyond them, narrow streets wind between tightly packed buildings of 2 and 3 stories, all pressed along the slope that descends down towards the heart of the city, the renowned harbor that commands the shoreline. Welcome to Harvick. And with that is where we're going to end the game for tonight there, everybody. And we'll pick up in Harvick next week. Now, with that, that is also covering, kind of moving into a new leg of the adventure here. So with that, we're going to take a milestone level. Everybody, put yourself at point on the next level. Everybody up to level 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna rebalance everything. Yeah, we're gonna reset. We're gonna balance everybody back out at level 5, and that's what we will pick up on the next session as you guys make your way into Harvick.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Great session. Great session.
Right on.
Awesome.
All right. Let me just check one little thing here. We gotta write down somewhere. We got some people who are gonna have some advantages next time. Ira's got advantage next time we play too. You got one in the barrel there. I hope everybody had fun there. Thanks everybody for coming through. Chatters they love to come and make chaos for y'all. It's becoming a whole new thing.
Yeah.
See, we
I did not think we'd be able to pull out that
Yeah.
rescue mission for Captain Sharp. I thought that was a lost cause.
I mean, it could have been worse. I'll say that
been
it
worse.
definitely could have been worse.
Yep.
Sometimes
Crazy.
you guys give me too many opportunities to be crazy though. That's where you guys really mess up.
Oopsie.
Rachel said this was fun. I'm glad you enjoy it. I know Rachel. She's never, because she was in the. I met her through a buddy of mine, Jericho, who was streaming, and they were at the video games and stuff. So she came over to check us out. But I don't think she's ever played any D&D before. So we have and she's enjoying it so far, which to me is a huge compliment. I'm gonna take it. Where did that go? Paper Dungeon. There we go. Tonight we're gonna kick it over to a different one, Paper Dungeon. Let them finish everything up for the night and never have. One of these days, Rachel, I'm gonna get back to. I used to do a special stream once a week where I would basically just anybody could randomly join. It was all improv. I didn't plan anything. Anybody could come in and use like a pre-made character that I had, or if you had a weird character already put together, hop in. I'll run you through the weirdest adventures. One time we had people who were in Jurassic Park meets Aliens. It was Jurassic Park meets Aliens. So it was a lot of fun. One of these days we'll get you in. We get one of those going. What I want to do, I keep on planning to do it like on a Wednesday, but then I'm taking extra time and start working on Wednesdays now. So I'm trying to, once time I have like consistent time off, I want to start doing the stream kind of just showing how to set up and how to find a group and all that kind of stuff. Kind of a more Ask the DM type stream on Wednesdays, maybe if and when I can. Be like a short, like an hour every Wednesday or something, but we'll see about that. I know nothing about D&D, but it was fun to watch. We'll go. watching was where it starts. That's where it starts. And then pretty soon, you're spending way too much time making up make-believe people that you'll never get to play. All right. Anyways, gather up, y'all. Gather up on the raid. Hit the button. Go over there. Show some love. Say hi. Everybody they look like a cool group. If they're a bunch of weirdos, then I only apologize for myself. And even then. But yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Peace out. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
Is one of them also escaping revenge is another one.
Yeah, valid.
I was kind of hoping that revenge would be taken, my father would die.
Yeah,
and then I
that's
just wouldn't have to
again
come
on the
home.
way. Working on
Yeah,
it.
okay, great.
Question,
Yes,
DM.
yes.
Did Addie and I ever hear the name of